Okay, Rudolph. Oh, hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Santa's village. And it's cold out here and it's snowing, so hey, let's go inside by the fire, have some hot cocoa, and let Santa share some brand new Christmas stories with you. Well, children, here's another story. I bet you know the name of my reindeer with the red nose, don't you? That's right. It's Rudolph. I'm going to tell you the story about the day Rudolph was born, his birthday. Well, it was over 100 years ago, and Rosemary, his mother, was outside in the field telling all the reindeer that she was going to have a little baby and that it was going to be a boy and that she was going to call it Rudolph. Now, we all know that a boy reindeer is called a buck and a girl reindeer is called a doe. Everyone was excited, and as the snow started to fall, the reindeers left the field and headed for the barn. I went over, lit the fire to keep them warm, and put up a Christmas tree and decorations so we could celebrate Christmas as we waited for Rudolph to be born. Night after night, we waited. The snow got deeper and deeper. The nights also became darker, but we also could see the northern lights, and they were getting closer and closer. Everyone was excited because Christmas was not far away, and soon Rudolph would be born. I looked at the calendar, and it was December 1st. I went to check the reindeer and to wish them a good night and made my way back from the grotto. I took off my coat. I made myself some hot chocolate and started to read the letters from you boys and girls that had been sent to me from all over the world. Just then, I heard a voice. I heard the stammering of reindeer hooves and the sound of reindeer rejoicing. I was so excited that I forgot to put on my coat. I lit a lantern. I headed through the deep snow to the barn. It opened. The huge door. The whole place was lit up, and everybody was standing beside Rosemary and little Rudolph. I wanted to cry with happiness, since he was beautiful and he'd been born in a barn, just like the baby Jesus. I ran over to stroke him, and as I did, his nose turned red. I took my hand off him. His nose went back to normal. I put my hand back on him, and his nose turned red again. Then all of a sudden, it started to flash. The sight was so funny, it made me smile. Now Rudolph can control it. He can turn it on whenever he wants to. That's really neat. That's why he leads the sleigh. I turned around and looked at the door that I had left open, and everyone from the village had come to see Rudolph. There was Charles, Henry, George, Yodel, the head elf, the local shepherds. We had a great party. I left the barn, looked up to the sky to see a huge star. Everybody was celebrating. That was Rudolph's first birthday, and many more since. And that's the story of Rudolph the day he was born. Merry Christmas.